Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 20 of Gilganos playing Expedition 33 Clair Obscur. All the way around. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Last time was actually quite a while ago, and this time I actually mean it. It's not just like, like the usual 2 or 3 days. No, it's been like 3 weeks. Why? Well, because, a little game called Silksong released 3 weeks ago, so I was busy, okay? Yeah, but I now, caught up with my recordings of this game. And so, yeah, I need to record some more. Or I won't be able to keep my release schedule, so here we are. Last time we defeated the first Axon, the Mask Keeper. That was spectacular. And I guess this time some exploration is in order, and after that a second Axon, right? So let's go, go, go. I'm looking forward. Actually, I think it was more than 3 weeks. Today's the 28th of September, and I think Silksong released on the 4th of September, right? So it was 24 days. Which is a little more than 3 weeks, but yeah, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, but while editing my recordings, I realized Verso was talking about the heart of the paintress being inside the manor that we saw. Now I realized, I think what he meant is the lady without a face that we saw right at the beginning when the doors opened. I'm pretty sure that's probably the heart of the paintress, right? Just like in a certain Final Fantasy game where, like the heart of some primals can be people, right? Actually, multiple Final Fantasy games, now that I think about it, right? So yeah. Still a bit confused about what my GPU is doing, because sometimes it works perfectly fine and the load is very low. And then sometimes it just, I don't know. Alright, I'm pretty sure we haven't talked to people after the fight last time, so let's do that right now.
A most impressive
I think so too, yeah. Thank you, Monaco.
Haven't they? Maybe.
Oh, it's just such a short period of time, but that's nice.
They have.
You want to spend time with Monaco? Well, obviously, yeah, as we need to increase those relationship levels, right? For some reason.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Aww, that's cute.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that? Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob. I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
My hair is impeccable.
We're talking about you, not me. I don't recall asking for your uninformed opinion. Stop being grumpy. Come on. Let's give you some style. You first, then.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly. We'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Or we would look fantastic.
Fine.
Not too bad.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh.
Oh god, no.
Indeed, this is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
Okay, it's... Looks different, yeah. Verso and Monaco are now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. Oh boy. As is tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. Wait, no, oh, okay. We did get a new hairstyle. Oh my god. English is different. Difficult. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, I'll have to have a look at that. Viking. Oh my god, no. No. Sorry. Oh, please no.
You have nightmares too? About Renoir?
Renoir.
He's hard to shake.
Well, I'm not sure if his are also in like monochrome.
Yeah.
Obviously we want to spend time with Mile, always.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
My
guess.
Chief and Prince.
Prince, there we go. Princess,
Yes,
that's what I said, right?
princess.
Yay! I looked it up correctly.
What are you talking about?
Little princess.
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you.
Come on, the shades just give him some je ne sais quoi.
What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Which means, I don't know, right? Je ne sais quoi? I don't know what. Literally translated, je ne sais quoi means I don't know what.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
So it's basically saying, you know, like, it's kind of funny because it's saying, like, he has, it's just something that it gives him, but I cannot really point it out, but just something, so I don't know exactly what, je ne sais quoi. Just a more classy way of saying that, I guess.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No.
She knew that she didn't have a
All
future,
I wanted
so...
back then was to leave Lumiere.
Hey, your dream was
See
fulfilled.
some of the world before I gomashed.
You still have... Wait, she's 15, 16? And we're at 33, so that's an 18 years difference, so she still has 9 years, right? That's not a lot.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out.
Killing Renoir, probably.
What do
Oh,
I
sorry.
want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Music.
Well, we had Verso's theme playing before, or he's called Verso now, but I do remember his voice line after the fight with the Morse Keeper last time, right? I was like, this was Verso, right? So it might be that he's either not Verso, but just took up this name from someone else. What the heck is happening to his moustache? Did you see that? Like when he goes back, it loses some hair, then he comes forth again, or it's just lighter and darker, I'm not sure. I think it's just lighter and darker. Okay. Or he might be named after someone else called Verso, which seems to be related to Renoir, right? Judging by what he said last time. So I would be thinking like his uncle, maybe. So, Renoir's brother, or maybe father. So grandfather of Verso, right? It was very usual to, like, just 50 years ago, it was very usual to name your kid your son after your father, right? It's actually kind of funny because they didn't really do exactly that in my family on the father's side, but they kept part of the father's name as the name of the son, basically, you know. I think my great-grandfather was called Johann, and then my grandfather was called Hans. And then my father's name I'm not gonna say because that's too close then, right? But yeah. But he has Hans in his name, basically. So that's kind of funny. And me, well, I'm different. Actually, not that much, but it's basically my name means Hans, but in a different language. Which is kind of funny, as far as I know. But no, I'm not called Hans, no.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory.
Basically, I am, but in a different language, obviously, so, He studied piano at the conservatory.
I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall.
Can he still play it? When was the last time he played it?
The lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform.
Somehow I don't think that's how this game is gonna end. Or maybe he is gonna perform, but I'm pretty sure one of those two will not be alive at the end.
It would be my
At least
pleasure.
one of those two, if not both of them.
I want my first concert to be yours.
Actually, I think Mile is probably... Mile might be the only one to survive, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe as the paintress, right? I don't know. I don't know how dark of an ending this is gonna be. If it was a Souls game, it would probably be the case, like Mile becoming paintress, killing everybody else or something like that. I don't know.
And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Well, she surely can get around fast
Ooh,
enough
no
to hang them up all, right?
All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Mile makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. Kaboom! Mile and Verso discuss the first song Verso should play. Their discussion inspires Mile. Radiant attack unlocked. Phoenix Flame, oh that sounds nice. Lovely. Heading back to the others. Before heading back to the others, what? That was weird. Oh, what does the Phoenix Flame do? Where can I see my skills? Am I here and then skill tree, right? Yeah, okay. We had Virtuose Strike, deals high single target physical damage 5 hits, and now we have Phoenix Flame, applies 10 burn to all enemies and revives. Applies 10 burn, which is gonna be 20 with double burn, to all enemies and revives all allies with 50 to 70% health. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, obviously it's called Phoenix Flame, but holy moly! And it's only 2 gradient bars, whatever they're called, right? Wow. I really want to have Mile in my party, but the problem is, like what I would like to have is Lune, Verso, and Mile, basically. Right, because I feel like those 3 are probably currently the strongest. Although I do think Ciel probably deals more damage than Lune, but Lune just has, like the utility with Shell and Rush through her healings, right? But the problem is, I feel like currently Lune does need Ciel's AP utility to get to her Typhoon quickly enough, like in the second turn, during the second turn, right? If I remember correctly. So without Ciel, Lune is kinda... Ciel is kinda Lune's... what's it called? Jump starter. So without Ciel, Lune is kind of a slow start. So Ciel, Lune, and Verso would probably be best, but then... As I said, Monoko is just the odd one out for me. He does deal a lot of damage. He does deal a lot of damage, actually. But for some reason, he just doesn't fit the party synergy for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the others better. I don't know. And Verso, obviously, I think still deals the most damage with his Dualizo build, right? But I think now with double burn, Mile is a real contender for the DPS spot, actually. So I should probably, I would like Lune, Verso, and Mile, right? But then the problem is, as I said, jump starting, so I would need Ciel, Lune, and Mile, probably. But then I don't have Verso in the party. So either I need something to replace Ciel with. I just feel like at some point Verso's Dualizo build might be falling off a bit, right? I don't know how good it scales. And then maybe Ciel, Lune, and Mile, with girl power. I don't know, but I would like those 3 to be the main party, but currently Verso is just too strong, I feel. Alright, we have some more time to spend with people.
About?
You were right.
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not 0.
Not 0.
Not 0. Actually, it's probably more like, 33%. Obviously, I want to spend time with Lune.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep.
When?
I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just
I can relate to
can't
that.
turn off my mind.
Although I have to say, like the last year or so, I've been sleeping a lot better. I can't exactly say why. I don't really know why. But I used to overthink everything one night. I used to need at least 30 minutes to fall asleep. More like, an hour or even 2 hours sometimes. I still have that sometimes, like, oh, now that I think about it, I might know what. Stupid me. Yeah, I still have it sometimes. Rarely. Mostly in like when I try to change my sleeping schedule and like when I've been going to bed like at 4 o'clock for 3 weeks in a row, right? And then I want to dial it down and go to bed at 1 o'clock, and obviously then I can't really sleep, right? But I've had it like once or twice where I've laid awake for quite some time in bed. But yeah, obviously I stopped consuming caffeine at a year ago, right? I've actually kind of started it again. I'm drinking decaffeinated coffee at home, which still has some caffeine in it, right? I still drink caffeinated coffee at home, caffeinated coffee at work, because if not, I would just fall asleep, I guess. Not because work would be boring, but because I just don't get enough sleep when I work, because, yeah, it doesn't really work out when you go to bed at 3 a.m. and you need to wake up at 6 a.m., right? So, yeah. But yeah, apart from that, I've stopped consuming any other sources of caffeine. And I was consuming quite a lot of caffeine. I didn't even realize, because I was drinking a lot of iced tea with caffeine, like green tea and black tea mainly, which is like I only realized afterwards is like it actually has quite a lot of caffeine in it, right? I drank Red Bull, although I stopped drinking Red Bull a little longer ago, like 1.5 years ago or something like that. And then at some point I stopped drinking coffee. And yeah, for some magical reason, right? It's not like the overthinking stopped, but for some reason I just fall asleep much quicker now. Even though, obviously, I wasn't drinking caffeine right before going to bed, obviously. Like, obviously I had my cap at like 6 p.m. or whatever, right? I don't think even... Yeah, I'm not so sure with the iced tea, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, been sleeping a lot better since then. Makes sense, right? I know. I don't think it's the only reason, though. I think I'm just more content with life, I guess. Something like that.
It's like
Which probably doesn't apply for them.
a puzzle, and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking neurons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings.
I wonder if those... I mean, I'm still not sure if they call the paintress mistress or someone of us, right? Which obviously would be mild in that case, right? Mistress. I don't want to think too much about it. I just want to know what it actually is.
I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there.
Mm.
We need to find and talk to more of them.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think the small bourgeon, which isn't that small anymore, told us to come back later, right? After we fed another piece of skin, I think, right?
I've talked to a few.
Maybe we should go
They
there.
mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Oh, but they didn't really spout too much nonsense
Maybe
with
you
us.
weren't asking the right questions.
Ooh,
Well, I'm
what the
certainly not as
burn.
experienced as you.
I just wanted to say, Luna applies 3 burn to Verso.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Actually, a good question, because like he's been living on the continent for so long. He doesn't need to fear being gommaged. He doesn't need to fear death. He literally can't die. I mean, he feels pain, but it seems at this point he's kind of used to it, right? Like, he literally kills himself for fun, right? As we saw. I mean, he's probably depressed, as probably most people would come after a certain while, being immortal, right? Like that. He can't really change anything. Or it doesn't seem like he can change. I mean, he keeps joining up with expeditions as far as I understood it, right? Like, probably hoping that, you know, like maybe this time it's gonna be different, right? But he keeps getting disappointed. Kind of like story of my life now to think about it. But yeah, maybe this time it's gonna be different, right?
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Like being in a sleep lab.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Obviously for science. Verso flashed the green at Lune. Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. They also have good chemistry. Sorry, Ciel, you're gonna stay alone. Or maybe Eskia's, well, gonna take her up, right? Lune can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Radiant attack unlocked. Tree of Life. What does that do? Cleanse all status effects and heals all allies. He has 2 light stains, it's actually pretty nice there. I didn't even realize how many AP does it do the others cost. I didn't realize they cost AP actually. Oh, it's just 1 and 2. No, they don't. I think they don't cost AP. I think the cost is the gradient bar cost, right? Alright, see ya.
1 down, 1 to go.
You're talking about the axons, but you're actually correct. Well, actually, we have 3 down and 2 to go, but okay.
The next
In
one
terms
will
of
be harder.
talks. Well, I hope so. This one wasn't really very difficult. Verso approaches Ciel, who seems open to talking.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest.
Well, it was great.
I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
You know, talking about his hair.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one?
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar?
What scar?
I could heal it, but I don't.
Got the one over his eye. I just realized, yeah, he has a scar over his eye, and Renoir has a scar over the other eye. Which is totally not something a Final Fantasy title did as well. Well, then there it wasn't a scar, but one has, well, not over the eye, but one has a scar over the nose, like this way, and the other way, right?
Oh? Why is that?
Because it reminds him. No, actually, probably because he can, you know, like, rizz up the ladies like that. That's why he joins expeditions. Oh, that's why he probably likes joining this expedition, this all-female expedition. Well, at this point, at least.
It's a
Everything makes sense.
reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But it meant walking away from people I cared about.
I mean, obviously, it was probably Renoir who inflicted this wound to him, right? And I'm assuming then that he also inflicted Renoir's wound to Renoir, right? I guess that was the moment when they split, basically, right?
So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story.
Obviously.
It's probably not a coincidence then.
Exactly.
That Renoir has a similar scar.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you
The
could
first time, not the
control
last one.
healing,
Not the last time.
that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
I see, like the shades. It's all about the shades, because the shades make him feel more secure. Like it's like a... She can't see into his eyes anymore, right? So he feels more open to share his secrets with her. Because he feels more secure because of the shades. Wouldn't have happened if not for the shades.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have
Oh, that one.
scars that won't heal, don't we?
I mean, it might be a slash, right? Yeah, it's probably too large a scar. Is it? I was just thinking of a... What's it called? A C-section? A cesarean section? But I'm pretty sure a cesarean section is right across the middle, right? It wouldn't make sense for it to be diagonal like that. And it would probably be a little too far up, right? It would probably be below the belly button, below the belly button, right? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Probably below the belly button. Yeah.
Deep.
That's a story for another time.
Okay.
The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Me too. Ciel appreciates that Verso opened up to her. He feels closer to Verso now. Ciel and Verso switch to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others. Alright, I think we have Eskia left, right?
I recognize that look.
So woo
What's got you
today.
so grumpy.
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
You can fly.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes
Or regurgitate.
I love too hard. I can't control myself
Really?
and
And he just...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
Hey, you can't spend any time with Eskia right now. Don't know if we found any new gestuals since last time.
what?
Nope, still 3 missing. Alright, I guess there's gonna be another cutscene incoming here, or at least one. Actually, not sure if we've rested already. But then again, resting is the same as sleeping, I think, right? So, well, whatever. Writing journal of Gustav's apprentices. Mile finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the accents are, bigger than mountains. Well, the actual accent wasn't that big, right? She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mile heads back. Our little princess. Check up on the others. Oh, that's good.
Do you mind if I play here?
Why is her eyes open so wide always. Like, she's always doing this. You can just summon a freaking piano. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even see the stool. Private concert. Is she humming? I'm not sure. Meant to be her humming. Dude, she's like 100 years younger than you. Sorry. Pretty sure that's not what he sees now. Kiss dancing. Question is, why would she be able to hum and tune with his playing? That's difficult to do if you have like no musical background at all. I mean, maybe she has, but like, pretty sure she had different things to learn and to do and to take care of, right, in Lumière. I do also wonder why they all know her. Who she actually is.
What song
Or
was
has
that?
been.
I feel like I know it.
See?
Yes, and
Oh,
also
that's why she could hum to it, okay.
Sister.
Sister, there we go.
Can you play another?
Actually, I'm not sure because his sister
We have all night.
is probably Alicia, right? And I'm still not sure if Mile is Alicia or not.
Are you?
Or if she's another sister. Maybe she's Alicia's
I
twin
am
sister,
ready.
right?
I will
Who
need
knows?
a bit of space. All right. Escape. You ready?
But that's what I meant. It is obviously he sees her as a little sister and not in any romantical way or anything. Obviously, not just because she's a minor. And he's 100 years older than her. But yeah, Lettre. What did we get? Was it a song? Another piece? Or was it something else? Lettre à Mile, which is a letter to Mile. A music record that can be used at camp. I mean, letter might be, well, a letter or a character, right? Oh. Why did it? Okay. Also hums to that one, I guess. All right. That was a long camp session. All right. So we do still have a little bit to explore over here before we go to Siren. It's a big island, actually. But I do want to have a look here, and if I think we can even get over here, right? Huh. Seems that there is water out there. So yeah, we're up to a little exploration now. Before we continue with the second axon. So you'll have to be a little more patient with that. Bubbles, my bubbles. Well, obviously not my bubbles, because I still cannot dive. Oh, okay. Was that the submarines from the one expedition that tried to go there via submarine? I'm not sure if we've been over here actually. I think we have, right? Oh yeah, that's just a merchant. Actually, there's Chroma here, so maybe not. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal? I guess we haven't been here. Half ponytail. A robe de jour. Jour is day, I think. Not sure what robe is. I mean, it might be a robe. But robe of the day? Huh. Let's see. Yeah, it's a garment basically, right? Robe de jour. Yeah, just the garment you're wearing during the day, I guess. Mahael. Did we buy it? Or did I just buy the rest? We didn't, okay. There we go. Swim, swim. Wait, can we? No, we've probably been down there, right? Zoom! I think to get to land here. Almost like a stranded whale. I can't really disembark him when he's stranded, as it seems, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's see what we need to do this time. Maybe it's gonna be a fun one, right? The last two were actually kind of fun. There was the tower and... Well, actually... What was the one before the tower? I'm not even sure. Or was it only the tower? And before that was the beach raft, because the beach raft is horrible, obviously. What the heck is that gonna be? That'd be something like... storming the castle, you know, like where we need to get to a certain point and gonna be bombarded by cannonballs or something. Welcome to the Just Race. Well, or Just Race, okay. Sounds good. What's the deal here? I made a little race here, but no one ever wants to participate. Some expeditioners came here before and called it useless. But you look different. You look like you love a challenge. I will throw you to the island over there. When you finish the race, come back here. I'll give you a reward depending on your performance. That's it. Okay. Let's see how difficult that's gonna be. Here we go! Beat the race in under a certain time to receive rewards. 38 seconds. Reminds me on a certain chocobo race. Well, actually, multiple chocobo races in Final Fantasy X, right? Question is, where exactly do we need to go? Oh, almost. And how many different... That was the wrong button. Oh, almost. If I want to press the button, there was my mount. Actually, that seems to be pretty easy, actually. I mean, I just need to... get a little quicker at the Upgrade weapon up to level 32. Okay, for some reason I expected 20 to be the maximum, to be honest. Huh. I wonder if those weapons were gonna have more abilities afterwards, or if we gonna get new weapons that have more abilities, or if 20 is just the last level we get an ability on the weapons, huh? Can't wait for all the people who keep optimizing this and have an online leaderboard and stuff. Which I'm surely not gonna participate in. Oh, not with a performance like that. Can I? Okay. Pathetic! I agree. Come on, Mile! We can do it! Even though it looks weird. When he suddenly switched to the ledge pull-up animation. What? Midair? Why didn't you grab the ledge? That was weird. Did you see? Did you see Verso standing up there for a second? I guess as soon as you jump off the, into the water, I guess they respawn for a second. You know, the other party members. I don't understand why she didn't grab the ledge there, though. That was weird. Don't think I let go of jump, did I? Maybe I did. Oh! There we go, even though we made a little mistake. Nice. That's a gold medal for you. Yeah, you deserve this reward. Use it wisely. Well, at least it didn't take us too long, right? Alright. Well, that was a short one. But also not very fun, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I was assuming that to be, you know, like, more rotating obstacles, like something like an obstacle course and cannonballs flying us at us and stuff like that, but it was just running and holding the jump button sometime. So, okay. I mean, it could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better as well. Ooh, painting workshop. Or we can probably not reach that though, right? I'm assuming we're gonna have to die for that. Or if not, it's gonna be weird, because that would be the third one, right? And I think we needed like 3 lamps, whatever it was called, to free the beast. Cannot see anything, so it might be underwater or above us in midair. But we seem to not be able to reach it currently. Alright, yeah, the map up here is very empty, I have to say, compared to the bottom half. So let's see what we have. I have to really check behind here, right? Oh, there's another wheel. Not a Ferris wheel, but... Oh, there's actually enemies here. Watch it, look at that. Hi, guys. Oh, and one of these tree trunks that we can pulverize. But it's actually the first fight of the day. Let's see if I can still hit my buttons, right? Or not hit them. I mean, I couldn't really do that before anyways, right? Hello. Boom. Oh, I can shoot three more times. Nice. There we go. Why did he just... Oh, because 2 attacks, right, yeah. Agile! We do like Agile, I think, right? Because we get our best wind. And that gives everyone 1 AP. And now he goes again. And now we can give everyone another AP. Brûlé Bêche? Yeah, Brûlé Bêche. Bonk. Kabonk. Glass cannon.
Nice.
What do we get? Chroma. Great. What's glass cannon? Oh, he already has. Oh, it was just a level up for glass cannon. I see. I don't have immaculate red yet, right? 30% increased damage until a hit is received. That's actually kind of nice. Alright. Wait, why can we not? Oh, there's kid there. Alright, let's head over to that island there. And see what we can die to this time, right? Because obviously there's gonna be another chromatic super strong enemy here. Somewhere. Maybe this one, maybe not. I would assume there would be another Sinister Cave. Oh boy. Let's have a look outside first before we go in here, right? Oops. But there is more enemies, okay. It's not just this one enemy. But the others are just looking at the sea from over there. There we go. First strike. No, we still have
Let's carve a path.
not received that one's foot yet. How many AP do I need? 4. Okay. Basically. It's not gonna give me AP, but who cares about AP, right? Almost dead. Balance! Oh, I think that allows me to do the AoE, right? No? Dang. Medium fire damage, applies 3 burn. Okay. Let's knock this one out real quick. And then do Brasuleur Smash. Bonk. Casual 20k damage, what the heck? Okay. Oh, we have intervention. I have intervention in there. Oh, to make Verso go again. I think that was the idea, but not too much of a fan of that actually. Alright, this one is probably gonna survive for quite a while, right? Aha, I still got it.
Sweet tasting
Kaboom! Agile. At best win. Oh yeah, sure. Let me just go again.
time to bleed.
Caster. Bonk. 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 That's so much damage. 23k. Can I get to S? 4 more shots? I don't think so. Let's see how much that follow-up deals. I just realized I have this. Well, not just, but last time. Where we can just deal damage, increase for each free aim shot this turn. But I just realized it's gonna cap at 10k anyway, so that's kind of stupid.
Got this.
As long as we don't have... as long as we're capped at 10k damage, right? Plentiful harvests.
It likes you.
Shields.
Time to bleed.
Shields up. And down. Kabonk. Kabonk.
CL incoming.
Too early. Oh, she's dead already. Okay.
Let's cover path.
Yeah.
Let's go again.
Twilight. That's too early.
Take your shot.
And dodge that one, not the other one, as it seems. Agile. Pierce's shield, 6 hits. Doesn't have any shields currently, unfortunately. Yeah, I need a... I mean, just want to say I need a better caster skill, but this now it deals a lot of more damage than before. That's interesting. Trubadim. Confident. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Oh, that's learned. What's Trubadim? Did we have that already? I think we had that already, right? Troubadour's foot. Yeah, it was just a weapon upgrade, okay. Alright, let's have a look at this. Sinister Cave. Whatever. I'm treating this as a Souls game now, so HP and defense it is. Especially as long as we are capped at 9k, at 10k damage anyways, right? Once we go past that, it might gonna be different, but as long as that's not the case. Not really any reason. Oh, it looked weird. Oh, because of Monoko, I see. Not really any reason to spend stat points on damage, right? There's a merchant up there. Isn't that interesting? Why is the cave sinister, though? I mean, we're probably gonna find out, but that's what I'm asking, you know?
Interesting.
Elarim. Elarim. Consume an earth stain applies 1 shield to self. 10% increased earth damage with skills. No, thank you. Not even a fraction of the power that we currently have with Benism. Wow. Looks like we're underwater, but I don't think it's actually water. It's more like... looks weird. Alright. How do I get to that merchant? Sure, we can't climb anywhere. But that's gonna be fun. I think that's where it just came from, right? Hello? Anyone up there? Probably. I can hear them very well. Let's just loop back. Okay, just a dead Nebron. It does just loop back. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's get one floor higher then. And see what's making these noises, right? What else is there over here though? Huh. Never mind. Hello. Obviously. Oh, seems to be fine though. Judging by, you know, like, the turns. Alright. Oh, seems to be fine now.
Your existence ends now. Sweet.
Missed that, great. Heavy. Kabong. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Here's your card.
Here's your card. Alright, what are you gonna do?
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Oh. A relentless combo, they say. Did they just get IP? I think they did. Should have gotten, right? Bonk. A bonk. Let's get him to S.
Oh well.
Didn't see if it... Okay.
Violence.
I didn't see the second one. Like, was it... I thought it would have been a jump as well, but it wasn't.
Your luck smiles today. Not your number yet.
Oh god. He doesn't just keep dealing more damage because of Berserk, but he also...
Not today.
But he also increases
You're outmatched.
his hit count.
Like a phoenix.
Breaking him doesn't even do anything because he has 2 turns, right? So, haha.
Don't worry. I'm here. I'm waiting.
Okay. And he goes again, obviously.
Let's try it.
Oh, come on! I totally pressed the button there. I don't know, man. Oh boy.
Brace yourselves.
Alright.
Let's spill some ink.
Sounds good. Oh, it was because of the rush that he didn't have 2 turns in a row, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's spill some ink.
I'm still doing that, yeah.
Let's dance.
I got so confused about the not being a
Let the ink
damage
flow.
number popping up, you know, that I was like, what the heck is going on? Ah.
Chroma is flowing. Prepare to meet your end.
Wait, why does it? Oh no, my rush run out, right? I was... In the list it said Lune would be next, but obviously her rush ran out and that's when I suddenly had 2 turns in a row. Ugh, god. No, I wanna change up my... my party first. Oh, really? Why? Just drop me in front of the battle. You know, I can retry the battle. Why would you drop me not in front of the battle? Alright. It's kind of stupid. You know, like, you can retry the battle, but you cannot change anything. Like, obviously, most of the times when you use that, unless you're actually fighting the same enemy again and again, because you keep dying to it, right? You're gonna... I didn't even touch it, come on! Most of the times you probably would want to change something, right? So,
My sword is death.
Chroma is flowing.
Do me in. Here's your card.
Finesse and grace.
well, whatever, I guess.
Planes. On me. Ready to parry. Time to hit big.
I'm to hit big. We could do that with combustion, but... Pretty sure Rain of Fire also hits pretty big, so...
Flames. Rain.
And applies more burn, you know. 33 burns, I like that. Now, what exactly do I need for Crippling Tsunami? Well, more AP, unfortunately. For some reason... Oh, because it changed to Pictos, right? Now Ciel is after Lune in the order, when she should be before her. That's great. Alright. Well. Or we can slow it, I guess, right? Instead of just waiting for Typhoon or doing Mayhem.
Feel the storm.
Well, and deal damage. That's not a lot of AP for Lune, unfortunately. Oh, that gave a lot of AP to Lune. Funny. It's stupid because if I res Ciel with her, she will lose her stance, right?
Let the ink flow.
And I don't really want that. Also, I do want to apply Typhoon.
The eternity of ice.
Because it gives me haste, right? What's it called? Rush. And Shell. Now she's in Virtuose. Now, obviously, now I really don't want to use her for rezzing Ciel, though.
Careful, my L.
Burly.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, actually. Oh, it's not burnt.
Storm.
Why is it not burning anymore? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, well.
Twilight? Oh, come on.
Well, thanks. Ready to parry.
Sure.
Let us
Whatever.
stain them.
Finesse and grace.
Alright. Alright, now what? We can't break with her, I don't think, right? Still haven't dodged that one successfully a single time. Wait, where does he go twice?
Please survive.
The elements dance.
Now he's burning at least, so...
Let us stain them. Prepare to meet your end.
Time to hit big.
Alright. Obviously she's not in Twilight anymore, that makes sense. On the top. Pretty much. And now he goes Spines. That's bad. There we go. We need to refresh my Typhoon. But Loon doesn't have... she might get enough, actually, right? Yeah, I think she's gonna get enough AP to do Typhoon. What was her rating indicator? High physical attack. Right. And we're going into Virtuose afterwards. Also Phoenix Flame. Well, that's not high damage. That's not what I would call high damage, but okay. These... I don't know, it's so misleading. It deals less damage than a free aim. It's like, what? It's so misleading. Let's do Rain of Fire here. That's what I call high damage, you know? Alright, now we use 2 for thermal transfer, we gain 4, so we have 8, and that's enough for Typhoon. Nice. My math was indeed correct.
The eternity of ice. Even better.
Oh wow, I dodged it. Nice. Alright, I think we're gonna kill it if we just do combustion here, right? Let's shoot it a little first.
Blades, think top of my blade.
There we go. Nice. Shalium. Is it a new? It says new weapon, so it's probably a new one. That would make sense, yeah. Wrong button. What does Shalium do? On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Lose all shields on turn start. 20% increased light damage with skills. I mean, we only have the Glacium because of the 1000 power, right? Critical hits apply burn. That's actually... Probably be nice. I mean, she doesn't base attack anyways, right? So the second one is pretty useless. But with a double burn and everything, you know, critical hits, doesn't matter what she does. Critical hits with skills gives 2 AP. She has enough AP. She doesn't need AP. Defensive stance gaining AP also gives 1 AP to allies. That's only level 7, so that would be costly to upgrade. Special defensive stance. Support skills cost 1 less AP, okay. Apply burn on self and turn out that one. 10% increased damage for each self burn stack. There's just not really anything you would need. I mean, the Brûle run would be interesting, but if I upgrade these 2 times, 3 times, probably at like 700, 800 power, right? 1000 just seems, you know, better, right? 10, 7 or 800, obviously. Alright. Can we get to the gestural merchant from here? No. Alright, so we go around again. And now we get to the second floor. And we don't see anything because she stops casting Lumos while grappling. What? Why does this just drop us down here again? Oh, I guess we had to turn around. I see. Like up there and then go back there. Okay, and I guess now we can get to the gestural merchant. That would make sense. At least. Right? Why is there a man-sized hole here? Ooh, interesting. But let's first go to the merchant. Hello. It's dead. Wait, what?
Useful?
Totoro. It's dead. Really? Doesn't look dead. Can we just steal his wares? Oh. Well, okay. Was it not a weapon for seal? What? Oh, Corderon. There it is. Curse self in battle star. Deal 50% more damage while cursed. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight State. Play again when entering Twilight State. Okay. Play again when entering Twilight State. Now the question is, could we make it so... Nah. I mean, you can loop through her Twilight State in just one turn then, right? Basically, but you still need 3 turns overall. Cannot go into Twilight State like every state like that, unfortunately. You still need 2 turns to apply 1 moon and 1 sun, right? Currently, at least. Alright, let's get Color of Lumina, probably, right? And then get out of here and get over to Siren Islands. Siren. Oh, that's the wrong cliff. Jesus!
Well, that will help.
Nocturne pour lumière. Nocturne for lumière. Okay, wasn't the color of lumière, but Nocturne for lumière. Ha ha. I think should be on the other side of this, right? So not up here. Have you been up here? Yeah, okay. It doesn't look dead. I wonder what killed it. Was it the Nevron? The chromatic Nevron? Huh. It feels more like it's playing dead, you know? Or he's playing dead or whatever. Right, so I can give Ciel another skill instead of intervention, alright. I think I gave her that because I was like, yeah, just make Verso attack again, right? But it's kinda, I don't know. I mean, he probably does more, deals more damage than her, but whatever, right? Currently. Wrong button. Alright, let's head over there. See what we're in for with the second Nemron, with the second Axon. Pretty sure there's nothing to the north here that we could land on. Any beaches or whatever. Yeah, I guess the map turned out to be quite a lot smaller than I anticipated it to be at the beginning. But it's just because the north half of the map is super empty, actually. At least super empty of things you could reach by swimming, right? Oh, look, she's crying. She looks so sad. She does look broken the same way as the curator, right? Kinda. It would make sense, I guess, for her heart to be the lady we saw in the manor. Alright, what's this about? Anything to pick up? No. Oh, okay. Siren. That reminds me of a certain location in Silksong
The architecture looks very different here.
that I didn't
This
like
kind of
very
place
much.
never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it was nice, but it was a
Feels surreal.
annoying boss run back. Wow. Beautiful. As usual, I mean. Oh no, is that the... Oh, that's those flying enemies that we've had, chromatic ones, in the previous area, right? Yeah, I really hope we're gonna get a Victor soon that lets us attack flying enemies. At least I hope we're gonna get some. Wow. No flag so far. Oh, okay. Interestingly. Of course, he's just flying through. Just realized this. Oh, hello. Freaking Bella's bigger than Miles' head, right?
Is she the Axon?
He's just dancing.
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
What's going on? Are they being charmed?
So,
Lune?
Something like
What's
that?
going on?
Oh, they just start dancing.
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Come on, she just makes you dance.
Before we all lose our minds.
Yes, you just did that, Lune. Seems nice enough. You know? Hello? Okay. Alright. Very fancy elevator. Oh, navigating this place is gonna be horrible, right? It kinda depends on how many of these elevators there are. It's a bit curious that we haven't found a flag yet, though. And, you know, like, usually there's a flag at the entrance of most of the areas, right? I kinda just wanted to, you know, like, finish the episode there. Not gonna lie. But I don't wanna do that.
Nice.
Kinda until we find a flag. I also just realized we should have done some upgrading in camp on the continent. But whatever. Who needs upgrading anyways, right? When you can parry and dodge. Or when you can learn to parry and dodge, I guess.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
Well, you could have said it before we got here.
Mesmerizing.
This
Well-
dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
One that feels familiar to you, I guess. Alright, there's a flag, and this is where we're ending this episode of Gilganos playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Yeah, I know it's a lot shorter than the past few episodes, but I realize, you know, like, I guess 2 hours and longer than 2 hours and 2.5 hours is probably a little too long, right, for a single episode like this, so 90 minutes is perfectly fine, I guess, so let's... Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, when we're hopefully gonna fight this Axon, right? So until then, have fun playing. Bye-bye.